Hello, everyone. Looks like I am live. Let me just double check that I am live. Let's take a look. And yes, it does look like I am live. What a time has it been? It's been a long time since I have attended to Love Goddess live show. Please forgive me. I will be on point and consistent with everything. But I think after I'm going to share with you what's been happening, you will understand and forgive me and actually be super excited for um, what's happening, what's going on. And today is just like my comeback. I want to share with you what's been going on, what's been happening here at the Love Goddess Brands, what's been what's coming. So, all of that I'm going to share with you today. Just in case you don't have good sound, because I think there was one time when I went live and I don't know why, but my phone. I went live off of my phone, and my phone was connected to my Bluetooth that I didn't realize. And nobody told me that they couldn't hear me or they couldn't hear what I said because my phone was connected to Bluetooth speaker and nobody could understand, right? So please, if there is some technical difficulties, if there's some things happening that I need to know about, if you can't hear me, please let me know. But I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to restart the live show that is happening on Fridays at 11. I know I've been somewhat absent due to massive amount of change and scaling and moving and a lot of things that are happening here with us. And by the way, if you are watching, I am on my comments tab. If you are watching, please make sure to have your introduction. Please make sure to let me know that you are watching. Please make sure to tell me where you're coming from and your name, where you're coming from, because I can't see, unfortunately, your name here. I'm going through StreamYard. I can't on StreamYard backend. I'm not able to see who's commenting. It just says Facebook user or it just says YouTube user. We are going live in 3 places for Love Goddess live show. We are going live on Love Goddess coaching page, which is a public page. We're going live on YouTube. We are going live on our private group. So these are the 3 places that we are going live. Today is just a recap, and I'm going to share with you what's been happening here in the back end of our company and what are the new things that we are working on and what's new things are coming. So, oh my God, what a time has it been? The past month has been a roller coaster in so many ways. I did not have time to breathe. And I just had to step away from being present online because I needed my mental health back in check. And I needed time, and I needed time to spend with my family, which I barely had any time to spend with my family either. But a lot has changed in a month. Back in March, we were still in Norfolk. We were still doing sessions out of Norfolk. We were still squished into a tiny space with our prior landlord. And now we are in a 5,000 square feet retail space downtown, town center, Virginia Beach, almost downtown. It's called Town Center Station, right before you get to downtown. And not only we have 3 massive studio spaces, out of which we now photograph. We now have a limited edition space for our specialty sets. We now added bathtub set that did not fit into our space. We now have a dedicated dungeon space. We now have dedicated goddess chair where before we had to move a whole bunch of furniture to create that set. Now we have a place for that set. Last Sunday, we as a company had a party to celebrate the move. And we have tested and played around in those sets. And now we all know how each set photographs. So now we have two individual studios. Things are so much more professional now. I am just like, my heart is overflowing with gratitude and overflowing with excitement. And honestly, it now feels like we've been there. And we weren't in the space. What is it? 21st? I think we started the move on the 25th of March. So it's been less than a month. It's been less than a month, and it feels like we've been there forever, and there's no other way, right? That's how it feels. It feels like, yeah, of course. That's how we always been, and only a month ago it wasn't the case at all. So we are now massive company. Well, massive, by massive I mean on a small business scale. We have transitioned from just a few employees to now we have hired 3 new positions, right? So it's it's been it's been a journey, and it's been a journey on so many levels, and it's been exciting journey. Now we have the back end spaces of our studios that you may have seen. I've been posting some pictures online. The back ends of our studio our now photo studio. This is where we do the makeup. We now have a proper place for the closet. We have decent storage space now. We have a separate office for employees to work on production. We now have a break room, like a proper, business would. I mean, we've up leveled so much, and it is very exciting. And there's just doors are open and the possibilities are open. We can now photograph more sessions a day. We can now take more clients a week. So it's been very, very awesome experience. Nerve-wracking, stress, anxiety for sure. That's why I needed my mental break. That's why I needed to like take time to myself to have those little pieces, bits and pieces of resetting, recomposing. But by now we are somewhat settled in how we photograph and working through little kinks. And now we are on to setting up the dance studio and a community space. So this is so exciting, and I'm going to talk to you about that and what that's going to be. So photography spaces occupy majority of our studio space, right? And then at the front there is the retail portion, which we're not going to do any retail, at least not anytime soon. We're going to have 2 split spaces for the community room and the dance studio room, right? So this is our next focus. This is what we are working on. This is what we are decorating now. Thank God our photography studios are settled, and we are all in place. We are in conversation with the sign company to create a sign that we're gonna put on the outside of our building, outside of our space. And this is very exciting because it is also going to be on a busy side of the street. A lot of people who don't know about us will very soon find out. But what I'm mostly excited about is the fact that we are bringing such a new thing to the community to the nation altogether. I have not seen anyone doing something like that. So I am so proud to be um, pretty much the first one to introduce certain things in certain way, right? Um, to combine sensuality, sexuality, dance, and coaching all in one place, all under one roof, and all going to be based on community. This sign is going to say Love Goddess Women's Studio. Love Goddess Women's Studio. We are such a transient area around here that we are, and hold on a second, let me do something real quick. We are such a transient area around here, on top of all other things. And I hear it over and over and over and over from other women that they don't have friends. They are looking to make connections due to transitional nature of this area because of the naval base. Women are coming here, being stationed for like 3 years or so, right? And then they move on to another area. So it is really hard to maintain good relationship, good connection with our families, with friends from our local town, right? So due to the nature of this area being so transient, a lot of women don't have feminine friendships, feminine connections. I keep hearing and seeing this in all these Facebook groups that women are looking to make friends. And so one of the mission of the Love Goddess Women Studio is going to be feminine friendships. I want to get women together so they are able to form feminine connections and feminine friendships. So that's goal number 1 for Love Goddess Women Studio. Goal number 2 for the Love Goddess Women Studio, due to the nature of our work of helping women to discover their erotic identity, to tap into their sexy, to tap into their feminine. The second goal for the Love Goddess Studio that we are setting up and creating is for women to be able to have daily opportunities for women to tap into their femininity, into their sexuality, into their body, into their sensuality. So it's not just work, 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 work anymore. It is adventure and fun. And part of our Love Goddess philosophy is that we as women have two sides to us on so many levels. Like there is the dark feminine, light feminine, but that's not what I'm talking about. There is a masculine side to us both, actually both men and women. There's a masculine side to us and there is a feminine side to us, right? And this society has educated us and has made us conform to living life in a very masculine way. The society had us conformed to living life from a place of masculinity. And when we live life from a place of masculinity, we are forgetting that there is also enjoyment to life. We are forgetting that there is also pleasure to life, that there is fun to life. It's not just going to work, coming back and repeat this over and over and over. Or for stay-at-home mom, they're living from a very masculine place because they need to organize all the kids. They need to get everyone ready for school, right? So a lot of us women live life from a masculine perception, a masculine idea, and masculine place, right? And that is such a sad place to live life from. That is um, very hard. Like there's no replenishment in living life from a masculine place. And we have to refill our cup before we can give to someone else, right? From a place of joy, from a place of excitement, from a place of happiness, from a place of fulfillment, from a place of refilling that cup for ourselves, right? And when you are living life from a masculine place, there is not enough room for that cup to be refilled and refilled, right? So, with that said, when you start nurturing and attending to both sides of who you are, your masculine side, that is your linear, your to-do list, your work, right? And then your balanced feminine side, that is your fun, your enjoyment, your pleasure, your excitement, your adventure, right? That is when you're able to reach the state of happiness and satisfaction with your life, because you are now living a very balanced way of life and you are fulfilled because you are balancing the two, right? And I keep saying it's never a balance, it's always a balancing act. So, with that being said, the Love Goddess Women's Studio is intended to be that, to nurture your secondary nature of femininity, your feminine nature, where you are able to tap into your feminine side and you're able to attend to and your feminine side. What is your feminine side? Feminine side is all things intuitive, right? Your feminine side is your intuition. Your feminine side is your ability to step into spirituality. Your feminine side is all things wild, non-linear, spontaneous. Your feminine side is all things pleasure. Your feminine side is not logical. Your feminine side is emotional, right? And and we as women have told to not honor our emotions. We as women, by the masculine, by the patriarchal culture that we are finally breaking through, like we are finally eliminating, we're finally shattering and creating the new balance now. So many women and men are being awakened to the divine force, the divine power that is a feminine power. And we stop living from those masculine principles of work hard, hustle mentality, and completely disregarding our energetic nature, our spiritual nature, right? So, your feminine side is the spiritual side that we will nurture in the Love Goddess Women's Studio. Your feminine side is your sensuality that we will nurture in a Love Goddess Studio. Your feminine side is emotion that we will nurture through dance in Love Goddess Studio, right? Your feminine side is sisterhood and connections that we will nurture in Love Goddess Studio. Your feminine side is the state of flow, the state of happiness, the state of joy that we will nurture in Love Goddess Studio. So, outside of forming feminine friendships for women who are so lonely and so desperate for sisterhood, for sister connections, Love Goddess Studio will also attend to the nurturing the feminine in a woman, where they can get off work and go to have a dance or class or meditation in the Love Goddess Studio to nurture that feminine side within themselves. So let me share with you how Love Goddess Studio will function. In the beginning, we will, when we open the Love Goddess Studio, we will simply offer drop-in passes to come in and experience a dance with us or a meditation class with us or some kind of other offering that we will be offering in the Love Goddess Studio. And I will share that with you in a second, what we will be offering at the Love Goddess Studio, right? So your first class is always going to be free, right? So you can come in, test it out, see it for yourself, and make a decision whether our sisterhood is right for you or not, right? So you can make that educated decision. When you made a decision, yes, I really want to belong, I want to do more of these classes, I want to connect to more women, we will have Love Goddess Club, which will be a membership based subscription, where you, on a monthly fee, we're thinking $30 a month, you will be belonging to a Love Goddess Club, where other women, along with our other women, we will create Love Goddess community, right? Through a membership in the Love Goddess Club. When you are a member in a Love Goddess Club, you will be able to purchase passes to all things that we do at the Love Goddess Studio. You will be able to purchase individual dance classes locally, but we will also have a virtual platform. So we're not going to be unrolling Love Goddess Club until our second phase. So our first phase is just building out local dance classes. But we will not be unrolling the second phase of the Love Goddess where Love Goddess Club comes into place, is when we start having a virtual access through an app that we will be developing, where you will be able to be a part of those virtual classes with us. And if you want to have local access to all things that we will be doing, you can additionally purchase local passes to dance classes or meditation classes or workshops that we will be hosting, right? So that's what Love Goddess Club. The third phase of Love Goddess Club is going to be Love Goddess Club VIP, which we will start creating a virtual portal of all classes, all things feminine. We will start creating what I call a Netflix for all things feminine, and Netflix for like how to do the makeup and how to style your clothes and how to have sex a certain way so you can have an orgasm, and how to text dirty with guys, and how to be seductive, and how to do your hair certain ways, like all things feminine, right? We will start creating a database of tutorials, of how-to tutorials on all things Love Goddess, to help you step into your Love Goddess, to help you embody your inner Love Goddess. So that is what Love Goddess Club VIP is going to be. That's not until phase 3, right? Um, Love Goddess Club VIP will also have monthly calls with me, monthly group calls with me, where I will be inspiring you to live a Love Goddess lifestyle, right? Um, I was gonna talk to you about what Love Goddess Club will include as far as community rooms, because we have the dance studio and workshops where we're gonna have workshops and dance classes, and I'm gonna share with you after I take a sip of water what those dance classes gonna look like. So at the Love Goddess Dance Studio, by the way, oh, hold on, I have a screenshot of that. At the Love Goddess Studio, dance studio, we will host floor work, stretch classes, yoga, sexy yoga classes, kundalini dance, or another word for it is ecstatic dance, where you free flow. You don't need to know how to dance. You just follow along the music. You just get into a state of trance and you allow to move your emotions out of your body altogether. We will host sisterhood ritual circles. We will have meditation classes. We will have burlesque classes. We will have hip hop classes, Zumba classes, S Factor classes, chair dance classes, heels classes, sexy boot camp classes, bachata classes. We will have dance routines where you can learn. We'll have striptease classes. We are going to have belly dance classes. We will not gonna have pole classes, at least anytime soon. We will host networking events once a month. We will have certain one-time workshops, like we'll invite a psychic to do readings for a group, right? We will have makeup group classes, so a lot of fun events that we will be hosting out of the Love Goddess Dance Studio. The plan is to have 5 classes per day, and them being various classes. Um, right now, we're not planning on hosting anything on Saturday and Sunday. However, in the future, we may. Um, that's as far as the dance studio is what I call it. Um, important, very important note. It is all not for professional dancers or even intermediate dancers. It is beginner. And we're not really teaching you how to dance or how to become a performer. We're not teaching you how to be a stripper. We are teaching you how to have fun with yourself. All the dance classes that we are teaching, they're not for you to make money with. They're not even for you to perform in front of your boyfriend or husband. They are for you to tap into your femininity. They are for you to tap into your sensual nature. They're for you to just have fun with yourself. Where I'm teaching you how to be a stripper. There's Twisted Fitness for that. They train strippers and they have stripper specific language for that. And they train you pole. This is not what we do. This is not what we do. We are a community of women coming together who are reclaiming our femininity, our feminine nature, who are just having fun together. That is a key differentiator. We are not a professional dance studio that's going to teach you how to dance so you can go perform. That's not what we are doing. We are a club of women that came together to be a community of empowered women who are claiming their sexuality, their sensuality, their fun. We're having fun. That's all there is. We don't care whether you do certain dance moves perfect. I am talking beginner level. We're not going advanced. Like, if this is, again, this is not a professional dance studio by no means. It's a Love Goddess club of women who came together to have fun together, learning how to sexy dance, right? So that is what we are doing here. We're not teaching you how to become a professional dancer. There are other places for that. We are just having fun. We don't care whether you do this move right, whether you do this move wrong. In fact, you can go at your own pace for all I know. You can do whatever the hell you want as long as you are having fun together with us. That is what we are about. That is what we are about. I don't care whether you do moves right or not. I can so see, like, we're already getting such a feedback on boudoir sessions. Like, if you followed us for a long time, like, you saw, like, we go live all the time. You saw that, like, we show you the pose. This is how you pose. There's like a dumb proof way to like do a pose. Like, you put this hand here and this hand here, and this is how you bend your back and how you arch, right? It's like so simple. And all these women who have no idea, like, they see a picture and they think, oh, I can't do that. Why the hell not? Like, why the hell not? Like, what's so hard to like to stand? Like, we are showing you the poses. Oh, I can't look like that. Oh, I'm too fat. Oh, I'm too ugly. Like, that's the kind of feedback. Like, if you are coming to us with that mindset, no, we don't want you, because you're not even open to experiment and see or allow to be guided and be open to see what realm of possibilities lays outside of your comfort zone, right? That's the kind of feedback we're getting on boudoir. The same feedback we're going to get on dance classes. Oh, I can't move like that. Oh, I'm not a professional dancer. Or I can't. Like, we women stuck in our I can, that we are not even open to explore what can we, right? So that is why I am saying, I'm going to be saying this for forever. This is part of our studio. This is part of the Love Goddess, right? Is that you do you. You do you. If you can't dance, do your best, open up to possibilities, let your body guide you. We don't need to do the moves perfect. This is for you and you only, right? And then if you are inspired to share that with your boyfriend or your husband, he's gonna totally appreciate, right? Like, but it's not like you are doing it for him. Everything that we do in the Love Goddess Women's Studio is for you only, to be able to tap into your feminine nature. It is for you to be able to tap into your sensuality. And so it's not for your boyfriend, it's not for your friends, it's not for anyone but you. So you do you. As imperfect as it is, it's going to be yours. We are encouraging women to step into their authenticity, into their authentic self. That is why everything that we do is just for you. And as long as you do it, it doesn't need to be perfect. And so all the classes that we're going to have at the Love Goddess Studio for dance, for meditation, they're not intended for you to perfect the move, which is totally cool if you do. They are intended for you to have a tool, because dance is a tool, boudoir is a tool for you to tap into your femininity, to tap into your authenticity, to tap into your feminine nature that you don't ever get an opportunity to tap into. That is why it is so big. That is why I see this as something that is so needed in our society. That is why I see nobody else did it, and I am going to be the one to do it and spread it nationwide, because women need to be able to have opportunities and tools and direction to be able to tap into their feminine nature, because our society is way too masculine. We're way too unhappy because we are not embracing our feminine side, and therefore we're struggling because we're trying to live life like dudes and we are women. And that's why we're unhappy, because we try to wear the pants, climb the corporate ladder, and that's not how women do things. Women are flowing, women are emotional, women are sensual, women are excited, women are unpredictable, women are wild, women are flowing through life. It's men that have the plan and the structure, and it's fine to have that. It's fine. Just like I was talking to you in the beginning of the today's show, we have two sides, feminine and masculine, within us, right? And we're so stuck in our masculine that we don't even let the feminine in. And so what we are creating is the balanced life with the feminine in it. And I'm giving the tools and the guidance and some form of a structure and a container to step into that feminine side for all women out there. So that is what's going to happen in the Love Goddess studio, Love Goddess Dance studio, right? So there is Love Goddess Dance space that we're going to host Love Goddess dance workshops, meditation workshops, spirituality workshops. We're going to have events, right? And then there is a Love Goddess community room that members of the Love Goddess Club will be able to come in and have friendly conversations with other women who are also members of the Love Goddess Club. We will have sitting area. If you are a member of Love Goddess Club and you would like to work on your computer, that is also something that you will be able to come in and use the Love Goddess community room for. Give me a second. Then, if you are if you are a member of the Love Goddess Club, and if you are some form of an empowerment coach, or you sell pure romance or essential oils, or any of the multi-level marketing, or Arbonne, any of the multi-level marketing, and you are a member of the Love Goddess Club, you will be able to host parties. So we want to have some kind of one event that is facilitated by the members of the Love Goddess Club per day, happening in the Love Goddess Club room. That way, all women will have opportunities, all women who are members of the Love Goddess Club have opportunities to come together and meet new women and form feminine friendships. Remember how I was talking to you that Love Goddess Studio has two goals behind it. One is to allow and give women opportunities to form feminine friendships. And two, to have a container for women to tap into their feminine nature, the second side to our nature, the masculine and the feminine side, through dance, through spirituality workshops, through all things feminine. To have a container to be able to establish a practice, daily practice of tapping into the feminine, and dance and spirituality workshops are just tools to tap into that feminine nature, right? So, members of the Love Goddess Club will be able to facilitate those events, which is so exciting because it giving women power to be the facilitator, to be an important portion and part of the Love Goddess community altogether. right? We will also have networking events once a month, right? Networking events where women can network with each other. Empowered women will be able to network with each other. There is no bitch rule at the Love Goddess community. If you're a bitch, you're not allowed. We will vet. We will vet. We have a blacklist of women that we've been building over the years. We will vet against that blacklist. And also, we will listen to other members of the club whether this is the right person to join the Love Goddess Club. Mhm. Um, we will have quarterly parties where we will create a theme for women to have an opportunity to dress up and have fun with the rest of the women. So that's super exciting too. And another thing that I've noticed, even for myself, like we women don't have a lot of opportunities to wear our heels that we ended up buying on an impulse, because we just loved how they looked, right? To wear our fancy dresses, to put on makeup. We don't have, there's not enough opportunities out there in the community. So that is where Love Goddess Club comes into play again, to have an important role for women to be able to have those opportunities with us, right? Um, and last but not least, I really want for this to be such a breath of fresh air for so many of women. I want this to be such a new thing that becomes such a deeper part of your life, meaningful part of your life, where you meet women, where you meet friends, where you establish connections, where you get to play in your feminine element, where you get to safely step into your sexuality, where you start learning how to be authentic, where you get empowered by other women in the community who already stepped into their power and confidence. That is what Love Goddess Women's Studio is about. And I am so excited. I am so excited to bringing this to life here in Virginia Beach. I want Virginia Beach to become the thing for all things Love Goddess. You know, like Virginia is for lovers. I'm going to say Virginia is for love goddesses. Virginia Beach is for love goddesses, right? That's my bigger vision. So, with that, I am so happy to have shared my life, like my passion project with you. It's going to be massive. It's going to be a new thing for the community. I want everyone to, like, for the jaw to drop. It's like, how have we not had this before, right? I'm so excited. We are currently working on lining up instructors, lining up workshop facilitators. So that's our next step. Next stage is to get everything organized so we can launch the physical space for dance classes, for meditation. All those workshops start happening at the Love Goddess Studio. And once we are ready, we'll be inviting you left and right. We'll be screaming from the rooftops about what we are and who we are and what we do. So, lots of exciting things coming. I am so blessed you joined me here today on sharing my heart out about the next step and the next project that we are working on. And please also let me know if you have any questions that I can address. I am looking for feedback on what I should be talking on during the Love Goddess live show. So it is curated to your needs and your questions and your struggles. It's not something that I come up from the air. I want this to be helpful. I want to give you value on what it is that you are looking for in improving in your life. And with that, my love, I'm going to let you go today. And thank you so much for tuning in. I am so blessed to have you in my life. And I hope you have an amazing, amazing day today. I will see you next week on Friday at 11. Bye.